Happy Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm so happy to see you today. And today, I just want to ask the question, and I want to hear your response in the comments. Okay. So, this is a question that I want you to ask yourself. And ask yourself this question and type your answer in the comments. And the question is, what do I need to do if my business isn't growing? Maybe that's a question you're already asking yourself, but I want to hear your response. I want to hear, when you look inside yourself, what comes up. What do you feel like you need to do when your business isn't growing? I want to hear from you, because I feel like all of our perspectives are very valuable. And so now I'm going to give you my take on that. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter video today, because I'm just going to cut right to the point. That's what I do. No fluff here. I just give you the stuff. So I feel if your business isn't growing, and I've experienced this, every entrepreneur has experienced this, and that if your business isn't growing, that does not mean you're failing in any way, and that does not mean you necessarily need to pivot. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. You have that answer. No one else can give you that answer. But if you follow me, you may be able to guess what I'm about to say. You need to ask yourself a question, another question. Once you ask yourself, what why isn't my business growing? The next question you need to ask yourself is, what do I believe? What belief that I have is holding me back? Because that's what it always goes back to. Remember on Monday, I'm not on Monday, on Tuesday, in my live video. If you haven't watched that video, go back and watch that video on Tuesday, when I shared my story about how doing video, especially live video, used to scare me, and so I didn't do it, and I was so embarrassed about myself on camera. And now I get on video all the time. It's a powerful tool that I use in my business. I had to change my belief in order to change my results. I had to change my thoughts. I had to change my self-talk. We leave that out a lot. We try to crush it by just putting out all the content, and then we get stuck. We try to create products, and then we doubt if anyone will ever buy our products. We try to talk about our MLM that we're in love with, and then we feel like no one's even listening to me. What's the point? I wonder if I'm putting people off. I wonder if Jordan, I don't know if I'm even sounding too salesy right now. You know, we've got all these things that are holding us back. And we wonder, am I, all this work that I'm putting in, is it even paying off, or is anyone paying attention? And all these hours and all these things I've done, what has it even done to move the needle on my business? Well, not that it's bad to do things. We need to do things, but we need to do the right things. You don't need to just do things just to do things. You need to do the things that are the right things. And to do that, you don't need to, you need a coach who can help you to clear all that out. But, there's a lot of stuff floating around out there. There's a lot of information about business. There's a lot of teachers who teach the business stuff but don't teach the mindset stuff. Those are not the teachers you need to follow. If they teach the business stuff, that's awesome. I teach that too. And you need that. You need the hacks. But you need the hacks along with the mindset shifts. And you need to start with changing your beliefs. So the very first step, I'm just teaching the first step. I'm not teaching business hacks today. I'm not teaching you how to grow your email list or how to tell your story. I mean, that will come in the future. That'll come in another video. But I need to teach you the first step. The first step is getting into the habit of, every single time you get stuck, and it'll happen. It happens to me. I'm not truly stuck, but I need to really just ask myself this question. It's like your check engine light. Your check engine light goes off, you see what's wrong. When your business check engine light goes off and you realize, you start thinking, I'm doing these things and not seeing results, you need to look inside yourself and ask, what belief do I have that's holding me back? And it might take, if you're not used to doing this, it's going to feel weird the first time. But I've gotten into the habit of doing this. That's just how I do things. I look inside myself and I look at my beliefs, and I actually keep a list. I just, I'll get out a sheet of paper. It might be more than one belief. It normally is. A lot of times it's like 8 beliefs that I've written down, and I'm asking myself, what beliefs do I have that aren't serving me right now in my business, in my life? I write them down. And then I really start to look deep inside myself, get into a meditative state, and ask myself, what does my creator say about these things? That's something that I learned from a wonderful business coach of mine, from Martha Krejci. She really taught me how to do that. And it was gold, guys. I can't take credit for that because she taught me that. And I do that. I do that all the time because I'm in it to win it. Like I told you, I'm not in it to spin my wheels. Those days are behind me. I don't do that anymore. So that is what you do if you feel stuck in your business. That's the first step. And all the rest of it is like, you'll know what to do. And if you don't know right away what to do, you'll know who to ask. You will have so much confidence, and you should have that confidence, because the gift you have to offer the world is different than everyone else's gift. There are people out there waiting for you to share your gift with them, who have a need that only you can meet. So remember that when you are serving your audience, when you're serving, remember why you started that business, and remember who you're called to serve. I will see you guys next week. Bye.